Hello and welcome to Seafriendlyreef and to a new video on that little channel. Today it's a beautiful spring day here in Germany. I see the first sunbeams shining into my room, so it's the perfect time to create a video for you with a very important topic. Today I would like to talk about breedings in the saltwater hobby. So I want to give you 10 ideas for bred fish you can use in your saltwater aquarium. In the marine hobby, it becomes relatively easy today to multiply corals and grow an entire aquarium back into a large reef over a period of years with the help of small fracs. A more problematic issue, however, is the breeding of marine fish. Here it is often the case that these animals need very special conditions to be able to reproduce. Many of them travel long distance in the sea and mate with hundreds of others of their species. Nevertheless, we manage to breed more and more of these animals at home, making wild catches out of the reef unnecessary. Many of the fish today may not be available everywhere in the world as offspring, so here it depends very much which country you are watching this video. However, it is about what is possible today in 2022. The first fish is one of the animals that I personally find to be one of the most important in a saltwater aquarium. Yellow tangs. In many parts of the world, due to an import stop, these animals could no longer be purchased as wild catches and the price increased more and more. However, since the yellow tang are great algae eaters and thus keep the aquarium clean, it is fantastic that you can now buy many captive breeds. The second fish I would like to introduce here is also a useful animal to keep the aquarium organized. The Bristle-tail filefish. This one eats Iptasia, for example, but be careful, if you like to keep LPS corals in your aquarium, you should be considerate with this fish. It likes to eat some polyps. Nevertheless, it is great to get them as offspring. The third fish is already known to everybody, and in most parts of the world it is only available as offspring: clownfish. The breeding is relatively simple, so that it is also possible to breed this species in a private aquarium at home. An advantage here is that clownfish live very location oriented. Thus the eggs are always laid within reach to the anemone, and the young offspring can be taken out of the aquarium at night and raised separately. It is similar with Banggai cardinalfish. Beautiful animals which are best kept as a pair, even if the young ones preferably live in a swarm. Banggai cardinalfish are mouth breeders and thus keep their young ones in their mouth for a while. This way they protect the little ones from predators. Also, the little ones can grow up in the spines of a sea urchin. Fish number 5 is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful animals you can keep in a saltwater aquarium: Mandarinfish. These animals belong to the dragonets family and are also best kept in pairs. They search the rocks all day long for small organisms and perform little dances for each other. Simply one of my favorite fish, and fortunately are available as offspring. Fish number 6 is also an absolutely useful and at the same time beautiful animal: the copper-band butterflyfish. It was no long ago when I got the news on the internet that the first animals are available as offspring. Of course, I was very happy about that. However, in Germany I do not have the possibility yet to buy them as offspring. But I hope that it will be possible soon. The 7th animal in the list is, to be honest, not a fish at all, but in my opinion very important to mention it: giant clams. In big clam farms it is possible to breed also the Tridacna species nowadays. So you can get many offspring of these great animals worldwide and you don't have to take them out of the reefs anymore. Fish number 8 is an absolutely dubious creature, but insanely interesting. because it was suddenly possible to breed the first frogfish and to offer them in shops. Frogfishers catch fish out of the open water with their small fishing rod by luring them directly in the front of their mouth. So this fish might not be suitable for aquariums with other small animals. The next to last fish I want to show you today is the fairly Basslet. With its beautiful colors, it is a real eye-catcher in the reef tank and likes to hide in caves so that you often have to search for it. Also, this fish is relatively easy to get as an offspring. And the last fish I want to present you today is the seahorse. Here it is very important to build an extra aquarium for these animals. Seahorses are relatively sensitive to stress and eat very slowly. Other fish can quickly overpower these wonderful animals and eat away their food. So it is very important to offer enough possibilities for them to hold onto with their tail and to offer varied and living food. So thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope I could give you some more information about that breeding topic, because I think it is so important to speak about that. If you know some more species which you can buy as bred, please let us know in the comments. That would be awesome, so we can all take care of our oceans and continue our beautiful hobby. Thank you very much and see you next week.